What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Recruiting Roundup brought to you by IBEW Local 640. I'm Claudia Collins, and joining me again this week is Cody Cameron. We've been talking about all the things you should be doing in the off season. That's social media, staying healthy, but now we're into camp season. And Cody, you're a bit of an expert on this. So what makes a good camp?
It is camp season, and to me, this one is simple because we're in the month of June. College camps. Got to reiterate that. College football camps hosted and ran by the actual college coaches. I always preach, don't waste your money on a lot of third-party camps that especially charge just ridiculous amounts of money, and that fee is so expensive anyway throughout the whole year. Please, parents, save your money. No third-party camps in the month of June, and go try to elevate your kids' recruitment by going to camps that are hosted by the actual college football programs.
All right, you didn't know you were getting financial advice on this segment, but we're doing that for you. We're just trying to help out. Okay, but how does a student athlete determine which camp is the best fit? Because there's so much out there.
Yeah, I love this question, Claudia, because it's a great question, right? There's almost every program now is running their own camps, whether that's a mega showcase, a super camp with 20, 30 teams. Lake Forest just had an amazing one here where we had 600 athletes, but also 100 plus college coaches, running the entire thing and recruiting on site. It's all about the fit, right? So if you're a class of 2024, an incoming senior, and you don't have that Alabama offer, you don't have that University of Texas offer, right? Which is 99% of Arizona high school football player, high school footballs in general, right? So the mega dogs. Go find a fit. Hey, you want to go play college football? There are some camps for you. Western New Mexico, D2, that recruits Arizona tremendously well. They got camp opportunities locally here in the state of Arizona, 3 of them in the first 2 weeks of June, where they are running camps and they are recruiting you on site. NAU, they have multiple dates where they have many schools, and not just D1 schools. Cal Lutheran, which is a great D3 in Southern California, they're going to be in attendance. And Lake Forest, Coach Cat, I bring up his name so much on this segment. He's got another mega camp. And guys, he just gave out so many offers from his camp and showcase that was down in Phoenix. And if you missed that one, he's got another opportunity in Lake Forest. And there's another 30, 40 schools in attendance for that. Those are good fits, right? Because for majority, D2, D3, NAIA, and JUCO, that's where you're going to fall under. Now, hey, if you're a 2026 or 2025 kid and you want to get on a radar and you're a big body kid, got some really good track times, and you think you want to compete with the best, go to some of these big showcases with Power 5 schools, and go compete. Maybe it spikes your game, but it's all about what opportunity you're looking for and the best fit.
If you're looking for more information on when these camps are happening, because there's a whole lot of them in June, go to sport360az.com or by Twitter at Claudia and Faust or Cody Cameron as well. But one last question for you before we wrap things up. What year? Because we know parents out there, they're going to want to send them to these camps freshman year. Maybe that's the right call. Maybe it's not. So what year should these student athletes be attending these camps?
I love the transparency of a lot of these camps this year because, once again, it's honest, and we want to be honest and vocal to the athlete and the parents in a world that is full of lies when it comes to college football recruiting, right? So if there's a college camp and it says, hey, we got a questionnaire or a recruiting fair for the class of 24s and 25s after, and I'm a 26, incoming sophomore, or class of 2027, even if the camp is open for those classes, I'm likely staying away from it. And the reason for that is because those coaches, mostly D2s and D3s and NAIs, they are solely focused on that incoming senior class. And with that next class, they just kind of want to get your name down, maybe get some information, put face to name type things. But hey, they are recruiting that next incoming senior class. They're probably not going to get to the 26 and 27. So if you have the expectation of, hey, I want to try to get my recruiting elevated, just have a realistic expectation. It's not going to happen if you're 26 is when it's posted like that. If you want the experience, and you want to go to ASU's mega camp the first 2 weeks of June, U of A puts on a great one. Like I said, NAU's got some major D1 Power 5. And the good thing about NAU, you get to escape the heat, right, for a couple of days. Go do it. Those are your experiences, but please have the expectation that, hey, this is probably not going to end up with an offer, but I get to put, face to name on a lot of college coaches. I get the experience. And I get to compete, I get to see where I stack up against the rest of the state in terms of talent.
All right. So to recap, make sure that your camp has a college coach in attendance. Make sure that the camp is the right fit, the way you determine that. Is this the right level or expectation for you? And lastly, if you're a freshman and you just want the experience, go to a camp. If you're looking to get recruited, just have your expectations in the right mindset. Cody, thank you so much again for joining me this week on the Recruiting Roundup.
Anytime.